What's going on, YouTube? We back at it with another reaction video. This one is Gil listening to Rick Barry and Rob Parker go at it, and I think this is funny because Rob sucks as a sports commentator. So let's see what they got to say.
Player, a Hall of Fame scorer, is telling you that he's driving in traffic and he's making the pass to seal the game to one of the best three-point shooters in the game. That is a great pass. Rick Barry played the game. He knows. He can see the angle, right? As I watch it.
Honest. LeBron, it wasn't.
What? He is not going right. He is going left. You have Draymond Green. He doesn't have a full step on him. You have Looney down here. There's no shot that he could have took. It would have been a horrible shot. Now you have a guy right here who is setting a screen on Steph Curry to get what's the name open. So therefore, that was a design play. That was the basketball play. LeBron drives, the defense collapsed, they set a screen, Kyle Korver there's for the three. Now let's hear someone who's never played this game, a LeBron hater, which most of these guys seem to be now.
It wasn't just.
All them old heads be on here hating on LeBron because they love Jordan. And I mean, I play basketball, not at no high level or anything, but I studied the game and love the game. And you always supposed to make the right play, no matter what. Like, whatever you may think the right play is supposed to be had. And I just think when they be like, that's dumb, he should have shot it, you want him to shoot a pull-up contested on three people is crazy. That'll never be a good shot in my book. And defense is different now than when Mike played. Mike only had to beat one guy. Kobe only had to beat 1.5 guys. Like, it's crazy.
That. They lost a big game at home where they gave up the last 11 points, to end the game. So yes, when people look at that and say, why LeBron was scoring all game, had a chance to make a play at the basket, and instead passed. I think that's what people were looking at.
Didn't have a chance. He was going against
LeBron, lost the Rick. Come on.
Remember, LeBron was on fire, just as a basketball player. LeBron's on fire. That means when he decides to go at the end, everybody's coming.
Let's just be honest.
And that was the play. Look, you can see the screen set up. Is this Kevin Love setting the screen up because LeBron's been balling, and the play is wide open. But because he never played, he can't understand that.
Big game at home.
He wants LeBron James to go in there on three people, miss the shot, so he can talk about how horrible that decision was.
Well, they gave up the last 11 points, to end the game. So yes, when people look at that and say, why LeBron was scoring all game, had a chance to make a play at the basket, and instead passed. I think that's what people were looking at.
Didn't have a chance. He was going against defense. There's no guarantee he was going to make it. There's no guarantee he was going to get fouled. And he had one of the best three-point shooters in the damn game open, and he threw it to him. So please get off his case.
Thank you. Come on, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
You got to stop.
No, you got to stop because you don't know the game. If you're saying that, you don't know the game, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Rick, I'm not. No. I've been covering basketball forever.
I don't know how long you've been covering it. You didn't play the game, and if you make that
Rick,
comment,
and you know what? And Rick, you don't know radio, and you don't know journalism.
No, I know.
What the fuck do radio and journalism have to do with a dictation of a basketball play? What does that have to do with anything? This is why I'm glad Skip gone too. Like, thank God.
Of course. Well, Rick comes back and says he doesn't know radio because he was on radio. But exactly, if you're using he don't know radio, he is not pretending to know radio. I'm not pretending to know football. I'm not pretending to know baseball. I know basketball. That's what I talk. The advantage I have, sir, to understand how to do what you do is when you old get fired, I hire you.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
Old ESPN, new ESPN, I give. So the whole staff has come from your world. So I can see how they think. I can look. And Josiah, I have this sometimes, hey, Josiah, you sound like a reporter, dog. You sound like a reporter. Who deserves the MVP? Who's going to have a breakout year? Who is the face of the NBA starting next year? As much as I want to say, who the fuck cares? Who knows? Nigga, the league ain't started yet. We got to entertain it. I still got to let them do their job. But in reality, it doesn't matter who the fuck I say. If I said Donkey Kong, am I less wrong than someone who says Luka? We don't know who the face is until the who runs the league, Adam Silver, says, hey, this is the face of the NBA and this is who we're going to be pushing. Other than that, we're just guessing.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're a basketball player. You guys kill me. It's always the same thing. You didn't play basketball, so you don't know basketball.
That's exactly right.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous,
game,
Rick.
that's your excuse that you're gonna go and wail about
respect
that
journalism
fact that I
and
bring that
respect
up.
that people.
You're a loser.
No.
Forget it.
Looking back on some of the
That's exactly. You didn't play the game, sir. See, you're using it, not realizing you're contradicting yourself. You're saying he doesn't know radio because he'd never been in radio. You were trying to use that against him, right? So you want to take away when he says you never played this game to talk about it the way you talk about it. You didn't know radio. If you both are correct, then he's correct too. You're talking details on a game you never actually played to understand what the thought process, what the playbook is, what are they looking for. You have no idea. In one catch, I seen what the play was. LeBron James is balling, play drone up. We're gonna see if we can get a corner three. We're gonna drive left. We're gonna set the screen, flare, guy open in the corner. You can see it because that's the way the play looked when he started driving. He didn't drive to the point where he was trying to score. He drove for the illusion of scoring. But because you never played, you can't say that. So now, how you spit it out from your opinion, the rest of the world looks at the game in your vision, not reality.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Rick.
I think that's crazy too. Like, I feel like the media guys that didn't play should be more humble when they get into perspective from somebody that did play. Is the only thing that makes sense to me, because you can't see or read the floor or have the thought process like they do. Like, I think Gilbert's a really smart basketball player too. Somebody I like listen to as far as learning and listening about basketball. Yes.
Respect journalism and respect that people.
You're a loser.
No.
Forget it.
Looking back on some of the comments,
Loser!
take it out of context.
You know, they being called loser by an old white man, that's crazy. Because their vocabulary is a little stoic. Right? It's a little stoic, right? It's a little harsh. The era he came from, loser was the last word he was using back in his day. So to be called a loser by old white man, when he could have just used the N-bomb and people would have been like, oh, it's just Rick. Yeah, it's just Rick, right? Damn, he got called by loser by old man.
There we have it. Rick Perry calling Rap Parker a loser. But like, yeah, the media guys don't be knowing basketball knowledge. They just are media trained from what they've watched the whole time, like, and slobbing Jordan the whole time. I feel like that's what a lot of that is. Like, when they're that old, it's like, man, Jordan did this and that, and Kobe would, and it's like, that was their play style. Nobody's happy with LeBron's play style is what it comes down to. But if y'all like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to push more stuff out daily here and there. So without further ado, see y'all next time. Peace. Remember, we all some know-it-alls.